don't know if y'all can see what I see up here in my chart. Now, I just put my chart there because I think I'm alright. I think I'm the perfect person to speak about pretty privilege because not only am I pretty, right? I don't want to toot my own fucking horn. But not only that, I have experienced privileges. But at the same time of experiencing those privileges, I have also been met with people, the complete opposites. The complete opposites. I really just want to talk about pretty privilege, and I'm just going to be referencing Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, I don't know, whatever the fuck, okay? So we're doing pretty privilege according to my chart so that you can see in real time where these placements are coming from, why you look the way that you look. Your birth chart can tell you these things. Your birth chart can tell you why you look the way that you do, why you were born the way that you do. Why you were born the way that you are, why you look the way that you look, why you act the way that you look. Your birth chart is your map here. Okay. If you are new here, I break all of this down. I show you how to look up all of this stuff on my Patreon. Okay, so I won't be going over that today. Today, we are strictly talking about pretty privilege and using Cheyenne Bryant as a reference. Okay. Pretty privilege. Let me see what the internet calls pretty privilege, and then I will go from there. Let's see what the definition is like for pretty privilege, because like I said, I want to preface this by saying that I have experienced many privileges, but I have also experienced people trying to fucking take my life. Okay? When the deep, dark root of the matter of pretty privilege, to my knowledge, from my observations, from my experiences, is the mindset, right? The deepening of not only envy, but jealousy. It has to be that, because one thing that I know about human beings, right? As a human being, is that we are never satisfied. So because we are never satisfied, there is always going to be that ticker, that fire in us, where when somebody has something that we want or we think we want, that jealousy comes out, that envy comes out. Okay, so even though pretty privilege is just that, it's not all that it's cracked up to be, because for every action, there is an equal opposite reaction. I think I said that right. Okay, I believe that's a law of the universe, a Newton law or something, I don't know. But when somebody has something that someone wants, they grow the plant of envy within. They do have that jealousy, and I am here to always tell you that jealousy is one of the most dangerous emotions. Jealousy might be number one, and then anger is second. So the fact that it's even called privilege is a problem, because that means that there are beauty standards. And oh my God, there are beauty standards. Okay? I have typical beauty standards. Miss Cheyenne has typical beauty standards according to society, according to multiple societies, okay? According to European dogma, European standards, okay? But beauty is truly in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is within. Beauty is how you treat yourself. Beauty is how you treat other people. Beauty is what you do with your time. Beauty is what you do with your life. Beauty is joy. Beauty is happiness. Beauty is making the most of every moment. Beauty is truly within. So the fact that they even say that being pretty is a fucking privilege, they're really trying to play everybody else. Because what do you even mean that pretty is a privilege? Why can't people be who they are without labels? Okay? Because like I said, from personal experience, I have had privileges. I still do. And that's why I'm always working on my looks. I know that as a woman, my currency is my looks. My currency is how good I look. So I would never tell a woman not to take advantage of her looks. We are not on this earth to struggle. So if you have a cheat code, guess what? You should use it. Remember, this life is a game. And when you have a cheat code, you use it. Because it's not about getting to the end, because end is death. It's about what you do with what you have. So instead of perpetuating a pretty privilege culture, just say, I'm jealous. Just say, I want what you have. Because essentially that's what it is. Because even if someone is being disingenuous, even if someone is not being 100%, you have to understand that there are so many people out there pretending to be something that they're not, that I'm never mad at anybody taking advantage of their privileges. I'm never mad at anybody. I mean, except, you know, the people that have ruined the world. But what I'm saying is that I feel like, give me a second. Now, whilst I understand everybody's qualms with what she's doing, because it's not right. You should not fake being a doctor. But if I remember hearing her correctly, she stated on the Joe Budden podcast, she stated that she was not a licensed therapist, but that she had a degree in psychology. I'm not sure if it's a PhD, but she did say that she had a degree. Now, like I said, I think that people who are mad at pretty people are jealous. If that's shallow, I really don't give a fuck, because I recognize my privilege. I recognize the advantages that I've had and have. But I just want it to be known that on a higher level, right? Because I like to speak from a higher level, right? Although all of the backlash that she may be getting is justified academically, education-wise, it still does not feel right to me to attack a woman, to mention her looks, to mention her skin color, to mention her sexual history, to say all of these disparaging things because she's a liar. I don't like when anybody piles on any woman, because I believe that women are the closest creatures to God. I believe that women are the real gods. I believe that women are truly divine. I believe that women are truly have the capacity to be anything ever. So, like I said, whilst the backlash she may be getting, it's just the things that I'm seeing is just too